Dreamscape presents The Ruins by Steve Wick, narrated by Rusty Mewha. For Lena, Alice, and James. When you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. 41 degrees, 8 hours, 29 seconds north, by 72 degrees, 8 hours, 46 seconds west. 1. Lindenhurst, Long Island, September 30th, 1954. Morning arrived too early for a man who had too much to drink the night before. He'd had too much beer, sitting on the couch, feeling sorry for himself. It was often that way, since he'd come home from the war, gotten married, had their son, separated, and began his work as the police chief of the village in which he grew up. He could hear his ex-wife saying, "Lay off the beer, Paul. Get a hold of yourself." At this stage in his life, which he regarded as mostly a dismal failure, he was a man awash in his past, unable to pull free. The past was his prison. Any form of self-reflection was to be avoided at all costs. The agony of night brought with it the intense claustrophobia of being trapped in a small space on the sea floor, smothering blackness, men shouting out prayers, begging, and every so often, he could not predict when it would reveal itself, a particular nightmare returned. His Irish mother and his German father shouting at each other about a man's execution. Their son, their only child, just a boy, huddled in fear in the dark of his bedroom, the walls of the house vibrating with the electric violence of his father's voice, his mother's agony. Her voice, an unlocked bedroom window, a ladder leaning against the side of a house, a stolen child. He only fell into bed when he was certain he would fall asleep quickly. Most nights were the same. Sit on the couch, drink to numbness, stumble to bed, wait for the horror to return. Count the hours until sunrise. Sitting up on the edge of the bed, he surveyed the empty beer bottles scattered on the floor, the dirty clothes heaped in a corner by his dresser, the overall mess around him that reflected his inability to focus on even the smallest routines that might improve his outlook. He had removed the mirror that was on the wall over the dresser because waking up, standing up from the bed, he loathed seeing his reflection. He no longer knew himself. The gaunt face, the sunken eyes. His was the image of a man on the wrong.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?